From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. As parts of Hawaii recover from up to 50 inches of rain from a Kona storm less than a week ago, another storm is drenching the islands with rain. A Kona storm, or Kona low, is an area of low pressure that forms west to northwest of Hawaii during the cool season, which is November through March, and often taps into subtropical moisture. These storms are typically slow-moving, but can vary in rainfall, wind, and duration across all or part of the islands. On average, 1 to 2 Kona storms affect Hawaii each season, but it is extremely rare for 2 Kona storms to impact the islands within the same month, especially in the span of a week. The Kona storm that affected Hawaii from March 10th through the 16th was extreme. Every major island in the chain received at least a foot of rain from the storm. The storm was especially impactful because heavy rain fell in areas typically sheltered by the persistent northeast trade winds rain shadow. From March 1st through the 22nd, Honolulu recorded a little more than 13.5 inches of rain compared to a historical monthly average of 2.36 inches. As of March 22nd, that ranks as the 4th rainiest March on record. The wettest March in Honolulu was 20.79 inches back in 1951, which was the highest total for any month on record. While the storm through Monday will bring less rain than last week's system, the additional rainfall could still have significant impacts. More rain will fall in areas that typically receive little precipitation during the prevailing northeast trade winds. Over 230 individuals have been rescued so far, and over 5,000 people were under evacuation orders on Saturday. Evacuation orders stemmed from concerns about the 120-year-old Wahiawa Dam failing while additional rainfall continued on Saturday afternoon. Some roads may still need repair, while drainage systems in other areas may remain clogged with debris. AccuWeather's Brett Anderson said that the ground is still saturated in the wake of the recent storm, which will lead to rapid runoff that can easily trigger small stream and urban flooding, as well as increase the risk of mudslides and debris flows. Winds could disrupt outdoor activities and travel by road, sea, and air through Monday. Because this storm is warmer than last week's, little to no snow is expected on the Big Island's highest summits, unlike the heavy snowfall from the previous storm. Well, it was a very active end to the weekend for folks in the Ohio Valley and the Northeast as a clash of warm and cold air set the stage for some activity. Warmth surged across the area Sunday before potent thunderstorms brought hail, damaging wind gusts, and flooding downpours. Closer to the Atlantic, in locations like New York City and Atlantic City, New Jersey, temperatures were not as high, but still reached into the 60s, which is around 10 to 15 degrees above historical averages for the end of March. Temperatures will drop as rain continues across parts of the Northeast to start off the work week. Any standing water can produce icy spots, so just be aware of that. Farther north, where colder air is already in place, precipitation can fall as snow or even a wintry mix. Heavier snow showers later on Monday across New England can cause rapid reductions in visibility and some slippery travel. As much colder air spills southward, those in the Northeast will not be the only ones with much colder weather, as colder air will also extend into portions of the Midwest and the Plains on Monday. Temperatures will be 20 to 30 degrees lower in some areas of the Ohio Valley and the Mid-Atlantic. For example, after a high in the mid-70s on Sunday in Pittsburgh, temperatures are only expected to top out in the lower 40s on Monday. Those hoping for warmth will not have to wait long, as warm air is once again expected to surge northward into the Midwest and Northeast towards the later parts of the week. Thursday, highs can rise back into the 60s and the 70s for many. Like the previous surge of warmth, it will not last long, as another storm and associated front will move through Thursday into Friday, knocking temperatures back down on Friday into the start of the weekend in its wake. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.